Welcome to this monthly update that, to be honest, is more of like a bi-monthly update at this point because I haven't uploaded more ever since. But yes, I don't know if you can appreciate where I am right now, but it's finally Bangkok, Thailand. So take a look at it. Well, pretty simple. I'm not going to show the apartment yet, but I plan to stay here for the coming months or so, and we'll see how it turns around. And to give you more of the monthly thing, I'll be very brief because right here is like so hot, but I wanted to show you outside. Well, it's been a month or so since I left my home country. At that time, I also had an offer landed up, so it wasn't that bad in that case. However, that quickly turned out because I did not knew how much traveling can disrupt you being in offers. You know, it sounded pretty romantic at first. The high ticket sales remote to do while you were traveling, and so well, it turns out it's not that simple. It takes some time as well, especially if you're traveling across the world and there is like a 12-hour difference or so. It doesn't start to work out that well. And then later on, what I did, I overplanned so much in advance that it actually came as a disadvantage to me, to be honest. Because what I did at the beginning, I was meant to be here on January, and that did not happen for several reasons. And then I finally came here to Thailand at the end of March or so. And I also had a ticket planned to Russia to visit a good friend, and I could not delay that. So literally 5 days after landing in Thailand, I had to go to Russia, otherwise I would lose that money. And so I did that, and to be honest, that was not the best decision I could have made for myself at that time. But hey, at least I learned, and it was more of a disruption. I will speak more about it later on. But to keep it short, I was planning to be there 1 month and a half, and I had to cut it for like 3 weeks or so, which was still quite long, but it was the closest thing I could do. And then after that, I was planning to be in China for 3 days, and I think this is the biggest highlight of that trip. That I enjoyed Beijing so fucking much. I really liked the experience over there. Overall, I think it was magical. I knew I was gonna like it, but I did not expect to be on high degree. And to be honest, I do like it more than Bangkok itself. So I will consider to be there in the future. And I was actually gonna think of staying there at that time, because my things here weren't settled that much at the time. So I said, okay, maybe I can stay here. But after some realizations and some stuff happening, I kind of realized, that's not actually what my goal is. I have other things in mind, and the sole reason why I came to Asia was to fully focus on the remote work, to network more with more like-minded individuals that are on the same path of the remote sales and online money, and to achieve my goal of the 10K per month or so, doing every type of remote stuff that can land me up to that. So I said, okay, I'm gonna stick to my promise and go to Thailand and work it out that way. And I'm here right now, and I think it actually works better for my case. Although Beijing, I would say the prices are something similar. It has the advantage that it does not have so many foreign tourists, so it's nicer in that degree. But the thing is, there are no digital nomads a lot, even not a lot of foreigners a lot. So for me to engage in people in that have a similar experience to me is very difficult. In contrast to Thailand, that is way easier for that. And also, I was chilling too much there, so that was a mistake. Of course, I know if I would have stayed there, I probably would have not worked that much to improve my situation, because I was very comfortable over there compared here to Bangkok, where, for example, right now I'm sweating so much. To be honest, after being here for quite some time, I kind of realized that perhaps it's not really the place I ever wanted to be. That perhaps it's not so so great that I thought it would be. So that's why my goal has changed so far a bit. Right now I'm more interested in working my way out of here instead of being comfortable in staying here, if that makes sense. So that was my main reasoning to come here to Thailand, and also to take some compromises as well. For example, I decided to cut out my hair and not have it long after, unless I make 20 grand per month or so and above. which I suspect can take me up from 1.5 years to 1 year, hopefully even less. We will see how things turn around. For now, the goal is to make $10,000 per month, fully remote, and I will continue to live by that goal. I will keep you updated with reviews for Russia and China, and I think they're great and they're coming on their way. For now, I'll be just working here, doing my best to keep stacking offers, keep improving my skills. From time to time, do some content and so. And by the way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.